Welcome, hi and welcome to my channel and welcome to this week's Monday live where I have two decks of cards for you. That's not a surprise. The surprise might be what cards will show. Let's see what comes. I will show you the decks. I have yeah, right. Tarot deck for you, some tarot cards for you, and some oracle cards for you. The tarot is this Sun and Moon tarot here by Vanessa Decor, I think. That's just this little cute guidebook here. So it says, like, for instance, wands is equals fire, but it's also spiritual, and cups are water and emotional, and swords are air and rational, and pentacle rational and mental, and pentacles are earth and material. More practical, hands-on stuff. So that's a cute little guidebook. The cards have this beautiful black and white back here, this mandala, and the card itself, it's small pieces of art or big pieces of art by this Vanessa on all the decks and all the cards, of course. And this is the Nine of Cups, for instance, and we have here the Two of Wands. And this deck here is Toad inspired from the Alistair Crowley more than it is Rider-Waite. So, but I love it. I really love it. It's really nice to work with and also very nice to hold in my hands. It fits very well and they blend easily and stuff like that. It's a lovely deck. And then we are way back in time, sort of. We are back from 2002 or something like that. More than 20 years probably. Well, this is copyright 2004. So that is just over 20 years ago, this Goddess Guidance Oracle deck here, with this back here, and for instance, with this Leap of Faith here, and Green Tara with start delegating and stuff, and a little bit of text on the bottom from each. And it was back in the days where many cards had this gold. It's not me putting it on, has this gold lining here, some of silver, some of gold. So from back in the day. So let's get to see what's there for us today. If you catch me live, of course, and subscribe, you can write in the chat and you can get a card for the week, a personal card for the week if you like. First, I want to show you a card I pulled for help with the title, for inspiration, for is this a message? Maybe it's the overall tone of the week or the underlying thing or something like that. But this is Cordelia, and she says go outside. But I really guess it's about the air, the fresh air, to get some oxygen, to get some wind in your hair, instead of just being inside with or without air condition, with or without open windows. It's about getting outside. It's about feeling the wind in your hair, if there's any, feeling the air from the outside on your on your chin and your cheeks, and just feeling it, feeling the nature, feeling the surround, and feeling that you are part of that. You're not just a person living in a building or a city or living in a house or apartment or wherever you are. You are part of nature, and best way to feel that, to know that, is to get outside, preferably in nature, but at least to get some fresh air, to feel the wind, to feel the air around you, to breathe it in, truly take in the air from the outside. And if you live in an area where that's like, oh, I prefer not to here, then maybe there's a place where the air is more clean, where there's some trees, some plants, something that helps, with the oxygen and helps clean the air a bit, So that is really an important thing. And for some of you also, the water will do the trick extra, maybe near a river, a stream, a pond, a lake, or maybe even the ocean, or something like that, or a waterfall, or stuff like that. Or maybe just going a walk outside with with the sound of rain or the water or stream within your ears or bird song or something like that, that would also really help, like renew, de-stress, take in energy, relax and stuff like that, and connect to nature, and know that you are part of nature. You are not separated from nature. You are nature and you are part of nature. Okay? So hi warrior girl, morning. It's nice to see you. So let's see. I will do some cards for all of us first, just to be sure, and making and then give a few other people to the chance to pop on. We're going to get two goddess cards. Let's see. We have Rhiannon, Sorceress, and Saraswati, if that's how it's pronounced. I'm not quite sure, but that's about the arts. And Sorceress, it's yeah, I feel it's about magic. Look at this unicorn and how calm and nice it all is with the full moon in the back, and it's like all connected. And the art's about creating. And I really feel that this is about, yeah, when you connect to nature, when you see and feel and sense that you are part of nature and that the nature is within you. Sorry, excuse me. Then you can also way more feel magic, feel that creative spark within you, feel that life is a wonder, the world is a wonder, that it has sort of magic in its own, not like a magician's tricks, not like that, but that everything can be created from just a spark, from just a thought, from just an idea. Because idea and thought, idea, the spark of idea and inspiration, that is also sort of spirit, that's the creative, the fire wants, the fire within, the creative spark, this sort of the spark of creation within you, with the God power that is also lies within you. And by doing so, we can, hello Nat, we can create our own world. We can create and form our reality as we would like. We are actually creating our reality as we breathe, as we speak, as we act and choose. From every choice we take, we create our reality. So remember that you have that creative spark within you, and you can help creating your own. That is one part of this. This is also a more earthbound thing with the arts here. It's about expressing yourself also, not just being put into different kind of boxes and letting other people sort of dictate for you what to do, but that you express you. If you have something where you sing, where you write poems, where you bake, where you knit, where you paint, where you do something actually with your hands or something else, then that is also a way of expressing yourself. But this is not just about creating things like painting, baking, singing, making music and stuff like that. It's also about expressing yourself, expressing your heart energy, expressing your inner fire, your magic, instead of just, move along as usual, do what you usually do, what you are supposed to, and stuff like that. not just doing that. It is time to do so much more, something else also. Remember, the card is blended, it's mixed in now, but to go outside with the nature, with the fresh air, the oxygen, the feeling the yeah, feeling the magic of nature, feeling the wind cleanse you and caress your skin. Maybe even the rain or something like that. That is really important. So 2 tarot cards, and then I go to the personal cards. Oh, it's nice to see you. That was one, not just one. One extra, please. One more. There it is. Let's see. Okay, that's interesting because we have 7 of Swords and we have 3 of Cups. And we say, okay. But I feel it's like, what do you choose? What kind of actions are you taking? What thoughts are you having? How are you thinking about yourself? How are you thinking about your place in the world? How are you taking steps? How are you interacting? Are you interacting in a way where you feel, this is like, I feel defeated, I feel that something is missing, I feel that something has been stolen from me or taken from me, or at least I don't know where it is, or I really feel like, this is not good, having focus on what lacks, the focus on lack. Do you choose to focus on lack, or do you choose to focus on joy, of being together, maybe physical, literally, maybe in thoughts and minds, and finding like-minded people, finding things to say, yes, we celebrate life, I celebrate life, I love myself, I love my life, I love that I can choose this, I love that I breathe, I love feeling the wind in my hair and stuff like that, what do you choose? Do you choose to feed the sadness and the lack, or do you choose to feel the lack and that something is missing? If I only get to this, if I only do that, then I can. That is thoughts and mindset of lack. Or do you choose, I do this, then I feel nice, I do this, then this extra come in, and this friend of mine, and this nice cake, and or I took a lovely walk with my dog, or I heard this bird this morning, or this song that reminded me of something pleasant. Where are you focused? What do you choose? Do you choose to feel the joy and the warmth within your heart? Or do you choose to have the focus on, I need to do this. This needs to happen before. I need to do this before. I haven't got this. I haven't got this. Instead of, I have this. I have this. I choose to do this. I choose to smile. What do you choose? Doesn't have to be all the time, Everything's a start, everything's a beginning. But from each time you choose that happy feeling, that feeling of warmth in your heart, and that caress of wind on your cheek, like, that is nice to take a fresh breath of air, and stuff like that. Instead of, oh no, it's cold and it's raining, and well, maybe it is, but it's nice that I'm able to feel this. It's nice to breathe that in. And now I can go look forward to getting back home and cuddle up in some warm carpet, or with a book, or nice cup of coffee or cocoa or tea or whatever. That is really important. Where do you choose to have your focus? Really, really important. So time for you guys. And we have an extra crystal. Good morning, Crystal, and welcome. Let's see, we begin with Warrior Girl and Nat, and then Crystal. Warrior Girl, 1 card from each, with Goddess first. And of course, if the connection goes like wobbly or something like that, so you can only write to me in the chat, and I can only write you to in the chat, and the picture's not there, then keep on hanging, stay on. Then I have a stay in, because then I have a way, so I'll start up again without starting up again, and then I will come in the same time and we'll be back. It works almost all the times. So you know. So if we are lucky. This was from Warrior Girl, and then a tarot also. So lovely to see you all. So, Warrior Girl, extra important for you to go outside. You know, it's a fresh air. It's a fresh air. It's about feeling the wind. It's about even the rain, if that's the case. Not so much to catch a cold, of course, but you know, feel that the nature, even if you are in a big city, there is some nature. The air around you is nature. The sun shining upon you is nature. The clouds coming in for shadow is nature. The wind that cools you or makes you cold is nature. The rain, you know, and feel that you are part of that. Breathe in the fresh air. Breathe in the air and feel how it, what's the word? I don't remember the exact word, but in English, but it's, you know, brings you new life, brings new vitality, brings new energy within you. The air and the sun and the wind and the rain and the water, you know, like streams of water, waterfalls. If you can't be in it, then connect to it in other ways. So you can feel it anyway, like it's, you feel the sun tickling on your skin, you feel sand or grass beneath your feet, that you feel that you are one with nature and that nature is part of you. That is extra, extra important. And you have also the Prince of Wands. And the Prince of Wands, I feel this is truly inspiration. It's truly the fire within that wants to move. It wants to, not just wants to move, it's really difficult to stop. And you're not supposed to stop it. You're not supposed to hold it back or let it be held back. You're supposed to, see, he has a lion that pulls it, his wagon. You're supposed to let yourself step into this inspiration. Oh, sorry. Let yourself be inspired. Let yourself, you know, get some air, get some fresh oxygen to your brain for your ideas. Sorry. Very dry. For your ideas, for your inspiration, and then step into it, step out to it, do something actively also, preferably outside. Oh, sorry. I was so dry in my mouth, and then sometimes just take over. So, you know, take dry, and it doesn't have any pain or anything, nothing like that. Not having a cold. But here in moving in here, even though there's a lot of moisture in the air outside, then the air inside gets more dry because the heat is on and stuff like that. So the air gets more dry. So that's more like risk of coughing. Sorry about that. So that was you, Warrior Girl, with these two beautiful cards here. So let yourself be inspired and yeah, get some air and feel that you are part of nature and nature is part of you, and let yourself be inspired and follow that inspiration. So Nat Logan, your turn, your card, your turn now. Goddess. Hi Lila, hi. You want a card also? Let's see, this is for Nat. Oh really? Oh, how nice. You mean this one here? Because Nat, that is also for you. It was a card for all of us in the beginning, but Warrior Girl got it, and you is getting it too. You are getting this card also. So also for you, real important to get some fresh air, to get outside, to connect with nature. I get the word trees in here. trees, plants is extra important, can give something extra specific, some extra strength, nurture, feeling of home. You know, trees, plants, and stuff like that. The greens is extra important here to connect with that in some way. So if you haven't got the opportunity to actually go outside, then surround you with plants instead in some way. Maybe by having them within your home, or visiting someone that have lots of plants, or go to what's the place is called with some botanical garden, or place where they have a lot of plants, where you can connect with the green, the life force from the trees and the plants, and feel at home and comforted and nurtured by that. I feel that is important. That is important for you, Nat. That is extra important. That is what will give you more than, well, the air also, and the fresh air also, but especially the trees and plants and stuff like that will help and give you that extra this week. So, Crystal, your turn. Yo, it's just because I got this dry air, and then it got, I haven't been drinking enough water this morning, and with the dry air, it go like, so I'm fine, so no worries. Oh, that's nice to hear, Nat. That's so nice to hear. So it's Crystal now. Tarot for Crystal. 2 tarot cards for Crystal. Let's see what the tarot has for you. Whoops. Is that a card for Crystal? Yes, that was the first one. And the second one. Five of Wands and 8 of Cups. And here, this is about strife, and this is about leaving something behind. And this was the first one. So I would say, yeah, well, it feels like leaving strife behind, or at least leaving the kind of situations behind that get you caught up in strife one time too many, or feeling, oh no, this is too much. Leave that sort of situations as much as possible. Bring yourself, take yourself away from that. And with the ideas, it really feels that it's about a battle of ideas, who's right and who's wrong, sort of kind of energy, and that it's important that you take yourself away from that kind of situation, if possible physically, if not possible physical, so at least, like, how can I put it, by taking another path, by choosing another way to go at it, so to speak. So instead of it's battling over ideas of then okay, then this is ideas, so can we use them both? Can we take another path? Can we do something else with? I think I'm back. So I was with what was the Crystal? I think it's Crystal. Yes, Crystal. Did I get to talk about both cards? Did I begin combining them, or just spoke of them? What? So yes, I'm back. I found the trick. So, but anyway, this is very much about not getting caught up in the yeah, it's a sort of a battle of ideas. So instead of it being like a mini war zone of sorts, because that's important that you walk away from any kind of that kind of situation, because it will just make you feel depleted. and like, no, this is strife, and I'm not. If it's not possible, then if it can be changed to something like more friendly competition, where you can use your ideas and his or her ideas or theirs ideas to build something bigger than one idea in itself, then fine. If not, if it keeps on some sort of competition or fighty or strifey energy in it, then it's your best advice to find a way to separate you from that kind of energy, from that kind of situation. Say, nope, no more. That is energy wasted. That is mind wasted. That is idea wasted. That is, I choose better for myself. I choose to go away from this and to somewhere else where my ideas and thoughts and my spark can be used for something else than, unhealthy competition, unhealthy kind of competition. So I hope that you can use that crystal for some help and inspiration. So Leela, now it's your turn, and I know you will watch it later. Goddess Tarot, one tarot card for you, Leela. Here it is. Princess of Wands. And look at this. Look at her in the top at the top of the fire, the top of the inspiration, reaching even further, having this. It's not like fire. It feels like it's a mix of fire, ideas, inspiration, spirit, but bringing in the heart also, bringing in what feels right to do, what kind of inspiration and follow up of inspiration makes you feel good. And when you feel good and feel good about yourself and where you are, what kind of inspiration, what kind of fire can be nurtured from that, and then take that, say, yes, this is a way upwards, this is a way forward, and I can combine this, I can use this combination of idea and feelings, and what makes me feel, what idea makes me feel really nice and comfortable and fire up, so to speak, in a good way, and what ideas, what kind of ways and thoughts and inspiration makes me feel like, nah, this is not good. This is feelings like someone is pouring some water on my fire, so to speak, and use that as guidelines to reach higher, to reach further, to feel more blessed and more inspired and happy in life. I hope you can use that, Leela. I hope you can use that when you watch it. So let's see if there's someone I can. I forgot. Yeah, please. Oh, thank you, Oracle. Thank you. Yes, exactly. It also helps. It not just shows your appreciation. It also helps other people find that's the algorithms and stuff like that. So let's see if I've forgotten anyone. No, I haven't. So, but I feel that. I want to pull a card, a goddess card for all of us here in the chat. That's all of us that's been here in the chat today, especially. But if you're watching and feel this is also for you, especially if you're usually often with us in the chat, then it's probably also for you. So let's see what we have just for us. Yes. Trust. It's leap of faith. And I feel that it's really about trusting your heart's guidance, trust your soul's calling, your soul's whisper. Trust that if you feel the call to do something, if you feel the whisper to go in this direction or not go in that direction, trust and take action. Take that leap of faith. Just do it, as they said in the commercials. I don't know if it's still do, but if something is calling to you, and you're nah, I just have to do this first, or maybe not, I'm not good enough, I don't know enough, I don't have the money for it, I don't have the support for it, you know, all that, put that away. And if something feels really right, you can feel this is what brings, this is what makes my fire burn, this is what makes my spark, this is what ignites my spark, what makes me feel like, yes, this is what feels right for me. This is where my heart is taking me. This is where my soul is whispering in my ear, you know? Then take that leap of faith, trust, and just do it. Trust that you have the capacity for it. Trust that the support will come if needed. Trust that the road will show itself step by step. Just trust it and take those steps into action. Some of the first cards we have of the magic. So you create your own world. You don't create much by just sitting and doing nothing all the time. That is also, of course, part of the process, but that's a different story. But you create your world by taking different kinds of actions. Sometimes it's an action of contemplation, sometimes it's an outgoing action, sometimes it's an action of creating the space for you so you actually can hear your soul and your heart's voice. Okay, so it depends, but this is about taking that leap of faith by trusting and listening to your heart and following your heart's call and your soul's call, and trust it. That is what it's about. And that's for all of us here in the chat, especially today, of course. But also, if you feel that this is for you and you're often in the chat, then it's certainly also for you. So let's see, one card for each, for all of us, like all of us watching ever, in any time, any place in the world. Let's see, these two cards here are for all of us. And unless someone else comes in the chat, then that is, oh, come on. Go outside, the fresh air, breathe, breathe, I feel it, breathe in air, breathe in life, breathe out dust. I even get breathe out death, but not, you know, like literally physical death, but the things that feel stagnant. So, stagnant and moldy and stuff. Breathe in life, breathe in light, breathe in the wind and the air and the oxygen and the magic, and breathe out the dust, the stagnation, the muddy things, the nagging things. So breathe in life, go outside, breathe in, preferably places where there is either water, plants, maybe both. Then it will bring you extra. Maybe there's some extra wind that can, you know, so that is so important. We have this card a lot of times today, so that's important. And we have the Two of Wands also. The Two of Wands also, where it's about stepping into seeing that inspiration, recognizing that inspiration, and owning it, owning your inspiration, creating even more, and letting it be nurtured, letting your inner fire be nurtured from the outside, from the nature, from the oxygen, from the water, from the plants, from the wind, from the rain, from the earth beneath your feet, you know, and the air surrounding you. Letting that be nurtured and recognizing it, owning your spark, owning your creative spark, owning your magic, and creating your own life. Creating your own life, not letting other people thread you down. If you need some extra oxygen, if you need some extra nature to nurture, then find that kind of nature that brings you more in that kind of situation and take that in. If you are in a situation where it's not possible for you to seek out any kind of nature besides the wind around you, or the rain that's falling down maybe, or the sun shining on your face, that is a good start. Then do that. And then maybe when you're there, then put some sound of water, of rain, of waterfalls, of waves crashing through the shore within your ears, or birds singing or something like that in your ears while you're there. So feel it even more. If you're a very urban area where no much plants or stuff like that, then you can still feel the wind. You can still feel either the rain or the sun or the shadows or whatever it is. And then bring in the extra in your ears. Okay? For the extra boost, from the extra nurture, for the extra from the extra spark from within. Okay? Because for you to be able to create something, for you to be able to grow yourself and grow, and interact with people, you need the inspiration, you need the ignition, you need your inspiration to be ignited. And that ignition, it needs oxygen, it needs some kind of nurture. And to get the best nurture, go outside, breathe, preferably some fresh air, near water, near plants, getting the wind like woof, or letting the rain flush. If you are possible to, walk in a stream, on grass, whatever it is, wherever you are, taking in some more sun, if that's a possibility. If you have a garden, go in your garden and, be happy in your garden in whatever way you are happy in your garden. So that's some good advice for all of us. But get that oxygen in, get that fresh air, feel that nature, that you are part of it, that it is part of you, and let it inspire you to create your life. Let it inspire you to let your fire grow, to let your fire, your inner flame, grow and show itself strong, healthy, inspiring also other people. Okay? So please, that is, I know it's big words, but it begins with the breath of fresh air. It begins with feeling that fire within you, that inspiration, and letting it out, taking those steps, taking ownership of your own inner fire, taking ownership of your part of nature, of your part of it all. Okay? So I think that's it. You say, wow, yeah, wow. It's wow for many things. Indeed, indeed, indeed. So I think that's it for today. I'm so happy you were here. Extra tarot, no extra oracle, extra goddess. Yeah, maybe one more goddess for us. Yes, we are just taking one more goddess to see. Yes, and remember in all of this, and especially if things feels tough and hard, the energy from Mary Magdalene, the rose, the heart, the unconditional love, the giving yourself a hug, a nice hug, a warm, gentle inner bath, a nice massage within. Be gentle with yourself. Speak kind to yourself and meet other people from your heart as much as possible. And remember also that forgiveness is a gift for you. It's not accept. I felt that was extra. So, that is so important to remember. And the more difficult things seem, the more important this is to remember to stay within your heart and live from your heart. Also the heart and the inspiration, the heart and the soul, they are two sides of the same coin. So remember this, Mary Magdalene, her energy is here all the time. What you need to do if you can't feel it, it's like find the calm, go within your heart and invite her in, invite the love in, speak gentle to yourself, feel the love for yourself, for your life, for the breath of fresh air, for the wind, for the sun, for the rain, for the flowers, for the water, for the trees, for the birds, for everything and everyone, and especially for yourself. Feel that warmth, feel that heart energy, and love yourself. Love thyself. And love life. Be in that heart energy as much as possible, and let nature, surroundings, and spirit and inspiration help you be the best you, the true you, in any situation. What are you writing, warrior girl? Yes, our hearts are the seat of our soul. That is so beautifully said. That is so beautifully said. So I think that's it. Yes, now it's it. That's it for today. That's it for today. I want to go outside. Also, there's some beautiful late October colors outside here, and no rain today. Not right now, anyway. There's some gray clouds and some white clouds, but no wind. Pretty colors, really pretty colors outside. So I want to go outside too. I'll just put some timestamps on this, and yeah. So yeah, also you, warrior girl, and all of the rest of you, both here in the chat and watching later, have a wonderful wonderful week, and take care. From my heart to yours. Hopefully see you next week. Oh, thank you so much, Nat. Thank you so much. Also a wonderful day and week to you. Bye for now, all. Catch you later, hopefully next week. Take care from my heart to yours. Bye bye.